with WWE because people were getting mad that they kind of want people with less experience. Isn't that because they want to teach them their way? It's almost they don't want them to have bad habits coming in. Do you think that's why they want people with less experience because they can teach them the right way or their way?
No, because again, there's a lot of things that they teach that I don't think is the right way.
Right. True. Yeah.
But I think it's just a case of they like blank slates. They like, and I think part of it is not so much the whether you're doing it the right way or the wrong way. It's just when you've had success and you've achieved certain things, you're a little more questioning, a little more certain that there are alternate ways of doing things. And if you don't like to be questioned, blank slates are great. And that again, it's back to what I talked about with my teachings. It's like I have no problem with anyone questioning how or why I do something because I can explain to you why I do it. But if your answer is just, well, that's just the way I want you to do it, you'd rather them not question you. And I think that's where blank slates come in rather than others. Now, again, when I had my school, I preferred a blank slate to someone who's just had a bit of poor training elsewhere, because there were a lot where it's like, oh my God, we have to change everything that you do, because he was going to, Joe Indie wrestling school where it's like, this guy's had 4 matches and he's teaching you. And it turns out he had horrible technique. And now I have to try to break all of your habits. But again, if you're signing someone where, again, like they signed Adam Cole at one point for developmental, and it's like, having him is a billion times better than a blank slate because like, the guy was great when you signed him.
Right. Yeah, a lot of those guys too. It's just funny. It's like sometimes they go back and they go almost backwards. We're like, no, we don't want to sign guys. Like, they signed AJ and Smojo and all these guys. And it's like, no, now we're going backwards. We don't want to sign those guys. So it's always, I don't know, a mixed bag with them. I guess there are extenuating circumstances where you want a guy like Cole or whoever, but I feel like sometimes they almost go backwards where they want a clean slate or blank slate of guys like a Braun Strowman.
Well, I don't think that's just WWE. I think that's entertainment in general, wrestling as well, that part of it is the grass is always greener, but also is change is always refreshing, where in anything, if you, again, any wrestling company, it's like everyone is big. It's like, and then you see someone small doing something else, like, wow, he stands out. We need more of that. And it's better if you just add a little of that rather than deciding to change your entire philosophy. But if you have a bunch of small, really exciting workers forever, it seems to be the same and it's not as exciting anymore. So it's like, oh, we need big guys. We want some, we need some big Stan Hansens in here. And then if you switch everything over to Stan Hansen's at a while, that gets dull. And I think in wrestling and in most forms of entertainment, you're always better to have a lot of things. Like if everybody looks like Lex Luger, it's like you don't even notice anymore because it's just everybody looks like that. And if everybody looks like, pick the hottest woman you've got on television, it's like nothing stands out. But if you have a bit of everything, and you have a Stan Hansen, and you have a Lex Luger, and you have a Rey Mysterio, it's like, I think that's probably a better approach. But Vince tends to do big changes rather than minor ones. And it's like, well, it's his prerogative. It's his company. But yeah, we'll see where NXT goes in the near future.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.